In a powerful move that is capturing headlines across Africa and beyond, Zambian President Hakainde Hichilema has made an unprecedented demand that the European Union, EU, and the United Kingdom, UK, begin refunding visa application fees for every rejected applicant from his country. His demand, bold and unapologetic, is being hailed by many across the continent as a necessary call for fairness, dignity, and respect for African travelers. President Hichilema's statement came during a press briefing in Lusaka earlier this week, where he criticized what he described as a deeply unfair system in which African citizens pay hefty sums to apply for visas to Europe or the UK, only to be denied entry without explanation or compensation. The Zambian leader noted that while visa rejection is not uncommon, the refusal to refund the associated application fees amounts to daylight robbery in the name of diplomacy. It is unjust that our citizens pay $100 or more just to be told they are not welcome, and receive nothing in return. That money could go to feeding their families, paying school fees, or starting businesses, Hichilema said. If you reject someone's visa, you refund their money. It is simple, it is fair, and it is just. The president's remarks are already resonating deeply among African populations who have long criticized Western visa policies as discriminatory, opaque, and exploitative. For years, Africans have complained about the difficulty of obtaining visas to Europe and North America, often facing high rejection rates, long processing times, and little transparency. In fact, a 2023 report by Henley and Partners revealed that African passport holders face some of the highest visa rejection rates globally, particularly when applying to the Schengen zone. Yet, unlike many other global systems, most European embassies do not offer refunds even when visas are denied, keeping millions of dollars in non-refundable fees every year. For President Hichilema, the issue is not just economic, it's about principle and mutual respect in international relations. Zambia does not treat visitors this way. We open our doors to people with dignity. Why should our people be treated otherwise? This is not charity. It is equity, he said. Analysts believe Hichilema's stance reflects a growing wave of African assertiveness in global diplomacy, particularly among the younger generation of leaders who are unafraid to call out historical imbalances in foreign policy. His words echo similar sentiments expressed by other African leaders like Paul Kagame of Rwanda and Ibrahim Traoré of Burkina Faso, who have each challenged Western nations to treat African countries with fairness and respect. The Zambian president's proposal isn't just talk. He hinted that his government may consider introducing reciprocal visa policies if the refund issue is not addressed. We are open to partnerships, not exploitation. If you treat our people unfairly, we reserve the right to respond in kind, he warned. His comments have sparked widespread support on social media, where many users praised his courage in standing up for African dignity. Some even suggested that other African countries should adopt similar demands, making visa refund policies a collective bargaining point in negotiations with the West. At the same time, critics argue that the issue is more complex. EU officials have historically defended the non-refund policy, citing administrative costs, high demand, and the need for screening. However, as more African voices rise in protest, it may soon become harder to justify a system that many now see as outdated and colonial in character. As it stands, President Hichilema's message is clear: African citizens deserve respect, fairness, and transparency, and it's high time for global institutions to live up to those values. Whether the EU or UK will respond remains to be seen, but one thing is certain: the conversation is no longer one-sided. Please do subscribe, like and hit the notification button for more updates.